wherever you are, just know I'm bringing New Orleans to your house, okay? So we are making New Orleans style gumbo. That's what's on the menu today. Okay, so y'all want some flavor, right? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna peel and devein our shrimp, but we are gonna keep those shells. Can you believe that the shrimp shells is what's gonna make this flavor take off? Yep, it sure is. So I'm just gonna be deveining these shrimp right now, cleaning it. So let's put our shells to the side, and we are gonna start on our sausage. So I like beef sausage. Now you can use whatever sausage you want, pork, chicken, horse, because everybody eating all type of shit nowadays. So do whatever sausage makes you happy. Like, I really want you guys to know this is my first time making it. I watch this is what I normally do. I watch about 4 to 5 different recipes, and I kind of get the idea on how to make it from there. So this was in the trial and error. This shit came out bomb, okay? So just follow. So I'm just going to be cutting up my parsley. This is preparation. I like to prepare. Now, I know I am cheating. I know, I'm cheating. I've been using fresh vegetables. However, I was taking the easy way out. So, I'm using frozen veggies. Now, in a pot, I am going to be placing my melted butter, half a stick. And we're going to bring that to a nice little simmer. And we're going to add in those shells. Y'all, this is where the flavor is going to come from. Now listen, if you come this far watching, please give this video a thumbs up because y'all be forgetting. So I'm going to remind you right now, stop what you're doing. Thumbs up. Now let's continue. So inside of that pot, we are going to add in our chicken stock. I am using 2. 1 chicken stock, 1 beef stock. You can use whatever flavors you have. Now we're going to let that boil on a medium heat. Now we are gonna fry our sausages in a pan. And I like my sausages to have like a nice brown touch to it. That nice little golden burnt part. That's what I like. Now you don't have to cook this all the way because you will be dumping it inside your gumbo. But this is how I like my sausage. It needs some melanin on that sausage, y'all. Give me the melanin. And once that's done, we are going to drain those sausages out and set them aside for when we are ready to dump it in our gumbo. So that's really what gumbo is. They call it like a dump because you literally can just dump everything, anything inside of it. As much as it is a poor man's meal, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. So I'm still keeping that oil, that butter, and we are going to add in our flour. And we just want this to become a nice roux. This is really like the base for your gumbo. This is another place where the flavor will come from. At this point, your house should be smelling very lovely right now. Now I can tell you, for this gumbo vegetables that the frozen, it did have a lot of okra. I'm not an okra fan, so I did remove some. But if you like okra, then hey, you're fine. But I'm not too crazy over that slimy okra taste. Then I'm adding in my minced garlic, and as you can see, it's becoming like a little bit stiff. because it's frozen and it's coming together with that liquid and flour. Now this is optional, but I do like to use beer whenever I'm making seafood. So I use my Heineken, and I took out those shrimp. Okay, you want to take out the shells of the shrimp and then place it into that everything into this pot. We're gonna dump it. Dump. Just think of it that way. Now it's time to spice it on up. So what kind of gumbo would it be without Creole seasoning? Okay, so invest in Creole seasoning. We're gonna add in some Cajun spice, and by now, right here, your house should be smelling lovely. Okay, it should be smelling so good, full of flavor, and have that nice little Cajun smell. And I like to stir it up, and then we're gonna add in our plants. I call my bay leaf. God bless you. I'll call my bay leaf and my thymes. Those are my plants. So we're gonna add those in, and now it's time to dump. We're gonna dump everything that we want in our gumbo. We're gonna dump it on in this pot. So I added in my sausages, some crabs. I had snow crab legs, and then I had crab claws as well. Literally, you just add whatever. Now, if this was New Orleans style, you know for sure they add crawfish. I'm not a huge fan of crawfish, and my fish market didn't have crawfish, so we just gonna leave that out. And I like to eat my gumbo with a side of white rice, and that flavor from the gumbo itself is gonna bring that boring white rice. Is just gonna bring it so much flavor. Now I let this boil for 30 to 35 minutes on the stove top, and it is nicely seasoned and ready. And I did have it on a medium to high heat. Okay, so yeah, it's time to eat, guys. Let's go on and eat, and I see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned and like the video.